Where's the ice cream van? I can hear the ice cream van. Can't remember how to start. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I have been MIA a little bit recently. When I say a little bit, I mean a lot of it, because I haven't filmed or uploaded a video in months, to be quite honest. In fact, have I filmed a video this... Yeah, I would have filmed a video with Sarah Jane this year, but I haven't filmed a video myself in front of my bookshelves at all this year, and we are now in May. So I've kind of been lacking a little bit recently, and I have no real excuse for why I've been lacking. I just kind of... I got in a really big reading slump, which I'm still kind of in, and it just kind of... everything else, like reading related, kind of dropped off, and then like BookTube kind of dropped off, and I don't know, I was in a really big reading slump, and I suppose a really big BookTube slump as well. I just wasn't into it anymore at a certain point, so I thought I would take a break. It was an intentional break, and I didn't sit down and think, right, I'm going to take a break now. I just kind of, it happened, but hopefully that is over now. Gone, in the past, goodbye. Yeah, I'm back. I haven't read a lot since we last spoke. I really haven't. The amount of books that I've read this year have been really terrible. So I thought I would do a little bit of an April wrap up. I can't be bothered to do a whole year wrap up, not that it would take me long, but I'm sat on a chair, which is different, and it keeps wobbling. And I think I'm going to get a numb foot at some point, but let's carry on. I'm going to go through the books that I read this month. I read 6 graphic novels, which is very different, but they were kind of getting me through it, getting me through the slump a little bit, and then I read one really giant book. So I thought I would just show them to you, because apparently that's what you do when you do wrap-ups. Who knows, haven't done it in a while. Right, so the first book graphic novel that I read this month was The Walking Dead Volume 2, which is Miles Behind Us. These are the only graphic novels that I have been reading, because obviously I am obsessed with the TV show, and I thought, since I'm kind of missing the TV show now, and the TV show is just, it's finished, and I have to wait until October, I would read the graphic novels. So I read Volume 2, Volume 3, Volume 4, Volume 5. Oh, did you hear my voice then? Volume 5, Volume 6, and Volume 7. I am really enjoying reading the graphic novels, but they are so different to the TV show. So incredibly different. Carol, who is my favourite character on Walking Dead, absolutely nuts in the comic books. Like, I'm sat there reading her and thinking, how are you this different? So yeah, that is what I have read, and yeah, it's really different, really different. Some of the characters are different and annoying, in a bad way. They're different in a bad way, but then others are different in a good way, and like characters are introduced earlier or they die earlier, stuff like that. But I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying like reading the original material for The Walking Dead, and I think it's cool, and I'm going to carry on reading them, and hopefully I might start reading more graphic novels as well, because I'm enjoying how quick they are and sort of how fast I can get through them, and then it makes me want to read more, so that's a thing. And then the first and the last book that I read last month, or this month, I'm filming this in May, but it's for April, was Lady Midnight by Cassandra Clare, which is obviously the new book of her new series, which I absolutely loved. You all know how much I love Cassandra Clare and the Shadowhunters. Not quite the Infernal Devices for me, but I still loved it. Emma is my favourite main character of all of her characters so far. I love that she's sort of sarcastic, witty. I love the parody sort of theme that they've got going on, which is going to carry on. And I just flew through it. I really enjoyed it. I love all the characters, the family dynamic, everything, and you can definitely see that her writing has improved as she's going on, because this is one of the best written ones, I think, that's out so far. So it kind of improves with every book that she releases, which is awesome. And I love recommending it to people at work, just being like, trust me, if you didn't like City of Bones, you'll love this, and then you'll love this. Just power through. It's amazing. But yeah, I loved it. I don't quite like Jules as much. I think he's cute and stuff, but I don't quite like him as much as I like my Will. But that's just the way it is. So I gave the graphic novels, I think, like 3 or 4 stars out of 5 each, because I enjoyed them and they pulled me through a slump, but I didn't love them because I'm still not quite used to... I'm going to spin on this chair. I'm still not quite used to reading them, so it was a little like, whoa, this is different. But obviously I gave Lady Midnight 5 stars. I absolutely loved it. And I think if you haven't read it yet, you need to read it. And it's going to break my heart. I know it is. When she carries on the series, and I can't wait for the rest of them. I'm so excited. But yeah, those are the books that I read this month. I hope you're happy to see my face back again. How many times have I said that on here? But hopefully I will upload a little bit more regularly than I was doing. We shall see. I'm kind of actually enjoying doing this again. And I want to get back into the whole booktube thing and start doing more tags again and just generally start enjoying it again. So hopefully that'll happen, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!